Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about the fruit group. We'll discuss what foods are in the fruit group, how much fruit you need in a day, some tips on selecting fruits, and what nutrients are provided in the fruit group. So let's get started with what fruits are in the fruit group, or what foods are in the fruit group. Well, basically any fruit like grapes, berries, apples, oranges, peaches, pears, there's so many different fruits, are in the fruit group. And it can be fresh, frozen, canned, dried, or 100% juice. So for example, I've got this pineapple here. That's fresh pineapple. That's in the fruit group. I have frozen pineapple. That's in the fruit group. I have canned pineapple. That's in the fruit group. And I have 100% pineapple juice. That's also in the fruit group. And if I had dried pineapple, that would also be in the fruit group. So how much fruit do you need in a day? You need between 1 to 2.5 cups. Fewer calories, you need 1 cup. If you need more calories in a day, you need 2.5 cups. So what is equivalent to 1 cup of fruit? Well, if I take my strawberries here and I chop them up and measure them, 1 cup would be 1 cup of fruit. Same thing with my grapes or my bananas or my pineapple. 1 cup of fruit is 1 cup of fruit. So whether it's fresh, frozen, or canned. But what if you're grabbing an apple to eat or an orange? It's kind of hard to estimate how much is that. So let me give you a little tip here. Think of the size of a tennis ball. So I've got a tennis ball right here. If I have a fruit, so my apple, about the size of a tennis ball, that is about 1/2 cup of fruit. This apple back here is much bigger, and so it's more like 3/4 of a cup to a cup of fruit. This is just a really good way for you to estimate, is using a tennis ball. Okay, if I hold it up to that orange, my orange is a little bit bigger, so this is more than 1/2 cup of fruit. Now, if you have dried fruit, 1/2 cup of dried fruit is equivalent to 1 cup of fruit. So for example, let's take raisins. I've got a bag of raisins here. They're actually dried grapes. So if I had grapes, 1 cup of grapes would be a cup of fruit. But if I have the raisins, because all the water's taken out, it's 1/2 cup of dried fruit equivalent to a cup of fruit. So 1/2 cup of raisins or any other dried fruit, like I've got mango or there are apples or there are all sorts of dried fruits. So let me give you some tips on selecting fruits. First off, when you're selecting fruits, choose a whole fruit. So strawberries or raspberries, bananas, apples, whatever it is, whole fruit, and whole fruit in the can or frozen. You want to limit your fruit juice, and when you do choose juice, make sure it's 100% juice. So for example, on this label right here, it's very clear that this is 100% apple juice. If I look at this label here, it's a cran raspberry drink. And if I turn it around to the nutrition facts, in very, very small print, I can see that it's actually only 15% juice. It's water, juice, and sugar. So you don't want to choose this. You want to choose the 100% juice. And here's just an example. I went to the store the other day. I grabbed pineapple juice. I got it home. I flipped it over to the nutrition facts label, and in really small print, I saw this is only 40% juice. It's actually pineapple juice and water. They're trying to do it to lower the calories, as opposed to this can right here of pineapple juice that clearly states on the label that it's 100% juice. So when you choose juice, make sure you're choosing 100% juice. Choose whole fruits more often. So like 2/3 of your fruits should probably be whole fruits, and then the rest can be juice. Another thing is choose fruits when they're canned or frozen that don't have any sugar added to them. So for example, if I take these frozen pineapple right here and I look on the back of the package, I can see there are the natural sugars in here, total sugars, and there are no added sugars. This is just straight pineapple. And if I look at the canned pineapple here, this canned pineapple is canned in its own juice. And so again, all the sugars just come from the natural fruit. There are no added sugars. So So what nutrients do you find in the fruit group? One of the best nutrients you get from the fruit group is fiber, and that's found only in your whole fruits, so in your fresh, frozen, and canned and dried fruits. There's no fiber in juice. The other nutrients we get are potassium, folate, and vitamins A and C. So in summary, any fruit, whether it's fresh, canned, frozen, dried, or 100% juice, is in the fruit group. You need 1 to 2.5 cups of fruit a day. It's 1 cup of whole fruit, 1 cup of 100% juice, or 1/2 cup of dried fruit. And your main nutrients are fiber, potassium, folate, vitamin A, and vitamin C.